Welcome in, folks, to Pixel Purge. This is going to be a new YouTube series here, and I shall just tell you all about it. So, you ever wondered what your favourite video games will look like with all the bells and whistles and everything all stripped back? I bet you have. So, think of all your games just now, like Cyberpunk, every new game coming out, full 4K graphics, path tracing, everything else, and then think what it would look like in the lowest resolution possible, the lowest graphics settings possible, with no path tracing, no things that make it look beautiful and playable, and just the lowest quality ever. Welcome to Pixel Purge, folks. So, what we shall do is, each week from major games to indie games, we shall do a different game. We'll do the before, how it runs with full 4K graphics, everything up maximum, path tracing, overdrive, you name it, everything will be on it. And then we'll strip that game back to its bare essentials in the lowest resolution possible, and we'll see if it's playable. Now, join me in this episode here, where we do it to one of the most iconic games for path tracing, overdrive, everything, 4K graphics, you name it. There's a ton of videos online for Cyberpunk and how it looks, and we shall do this one first. So join me in the first episode of Pixel Purge Cyberpunk 2077, folks. Let's get into it. Here we go. So, loader's already loaded up here, folks, so let's just get started. As I said, we'll do a before, and we'll just run through how it looks before, and then we'll do an after. So we shall. Here we go. Cyberpunk is such a good game, isn't it? I need to actually complete it on the PC. I've done it on the PS5. I've completed it on the PS5. I've not completed the expansion pack, but I have got it. I've got the expansion pack on the PS5. I didn't buy it for the PC. I might buy it for the PC though. So I'm uncertain if I'll buy it for the PC or not. So this is going to show the game how it runs. Right, so here we go. So this is Cyberpunk 2077 with, I shall show you the graphics beforehand. Where's settings? So, settings. We are running the graphics on DLSS Super Resolution, Transformer Mode, Quality, DLS Frame Generation, Path Tracing and Photo Mode. We're not using Path Tracing and Photo Mode. Film Grain I've turned off, but everything's on high and ultra settings. And the video is full screen, 4K, HDR as well. So, we're running this pretty much the maximum it can go. And this is how it looks, as you said. As you can see, it looks really clean. Really nice. So I'll put the controller down. It's probably easier with it's easier with a keyboard and mouse. So yeah, as you can see, looks really nice, really clean and crisp.
You just crossed the line.
See it, path tracing there, so the kind of rain reflections on the paths. Neon City just looking good. See the shine there on the road. See the cars looking all nice and shiny as well. So this is Cyberpunk 2077, folks, running on ultra settings, maximum in 4K. So it's a very pretty game. It is such a pretty game, folks. Very, very alive, so it is, and pretty looking.
Average temperatures this month in Night City have remained within human safety levels.
See all the neon lights of Night City. Looking very pretty as ever. So see, nice shinier on the path. The path tracing, overdrive in. Has there been a car crash or something? I'm guessing a car's crashed. Probably. Anyway. We'll go up this way. See the machines. The neon lights. It's such a pretty game. See, just to stroll about and just enjoy how it looks. It's really, really quality, to be fair. So you see how shiny everything looks, and with the path tracing on and everything. Aye, it just looks good, to be fair. I don't have any mods installed in this, so this is without any mods. This is just box standard running the vanilla game on max settings, so yeah. I think you'll agree, it looks very, very nice. So now that we've got that bit out of the way, let's see how it looks in the lowest resolution possible. 1024 is 768 HDR, none. Full screen, yes. Graphics, low. Medium, not we want it low. Off, medium, low, medium. Oh, not that's high. Not that needs to be medium. Some ones you can only set to medium. Some of the settings. One, improved facial lighting geometry. Nope. Contact shadows. Nope. Lens flare off. Low. Aye, right, so there we go. Everything on low. Ho 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 ho. Right. Wow, man. It's a completely different game at this, isn't it? And here you go, folks. This is what Cyberpunk looks like on the lowest graphics setting possible. No bells and whistles. I don't think path tracing is on. Let me check it till we see here. Fidelity. Do I want it to dynamic resolution, auto performance, balance, quality, auto, DLSS. I don't think frame. I think that's just got to be off. Resolution scaling off. Right, so let's turn that off. Apply. Video. I can't go any lower than 1024 by 768 resolution. So that is that's the lowest it'll go. I mean, it's definitely lost its neon goodness. It's still got the neon lights, as you can see, but it's very, very shaky and jagged around the edges, shall we say. So you can't really make out anything on the graphics as well. The neon lights don't look crisp and that. They look very... The writing for the undiscovered, for the mission, looks very, very grainy as well. See, it's very, 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 very box standard. And how it's looking. And how it would play, I suppose. But I dare say though, if your machine couldn't run it at the full 4K, the max, the ultra settings and things like that, you could play it at a lower resolution anyway, I suppose. But this just shows you what it looks like without all the bells and whistles on it. See, like the magazines look very kind of blurry on there as well, because it just obviously you can't render it. Obviously, the closer you get, it can render them, but the further away, it struggles to kind of render it. So, like there, and then just go further up, see, and it renders it. See the adverts. The adverts are obviously slightly lower quality as well, obviously. Not by much though, because I think they're just kind of like playing like wee kind of video sequences as such, so. But the characters, obviously. See, the characters look a wee bit kind of, as you can see. So it definitely looks like a very, very different game. Playing it on the lowest quality settings possible. See, there's no shine on the cars or anything. It looks quite grainy and lower quality, see what I mean? You're not seeing anything, you're not seeing any of the grain or anything on the... It's like a drag race here, isn't it? And go! Right, so... it's a completely different game. Obviously, it is still the same game, yeah, but you're not getting any of that shine that you're getting off it with the path tracing and the ray tracing on it. Let's go over this way till we see.
Where do the masses go? Kaboom. Where will you hide?
Yeah, see, it just looks like the holograms there. They look very... I mean, they're meant to kind of look grainy because it's a hologram anyway, but they look especially grainy and kind of jaggy around the edges and everything.
Peace and quiet, green areas, and it's zero.
Like the tree looks quite low quality as well, even when you're right up at it, it looks quite low. So yeah, it's definitely... I mean, it's definitely playable, that's the thing. Obviously it's playable because you're lowering the graphics quality, so... well, you can see how jaggy it looks around the edges and the neon there. So... is a wee bit different from how you would normally play it. Even on consoles it doesn't look this kind of jaggy on a console or anything. Obviously if you're used to playing the games in like 4K, like max settings and things like that, it's a big change. Fair enough, each to their own. Wee bakery shop looks alright, doesn't it? It's a pity you couldn't go into some of these wee places, like the wee shops and that. I wonder if they'll do that for the second Cyberpunk. Right, where do we want to go? Let us head down this way. Now you look.
Enjoying the weather?
Oh! Maybe no run in front of traffic there. Probably not the brightest idea. Right, here we go. Let's have a wee look at the stalls. Yeah, it's very, very, very jaggy around the edges. The neon. So you can see it just round about like the top of the neon there. Or the kind of jagginess and the fuzziness of the edges. So this is how it would look, folks, if you were running it on the lowest possible quality. I don't think there's anything else I can turn off in it. I think this is pretty much the lowest it will go. Resolution scale off, DLSS frame generation off as well, right? Let's turn that off as well, right? Apply. Once the game has been restarted, right? Fair enough.
Follow your instinct.
Don't be fooled by foreign propaganda. Get the latest trusted scoop on Night City, only on N54 News.
So you can see by like the view distance down the bottom there, it just looks, the further away it, the fuzzier it gets, kind of thing. So obviously it's not drawn as much. You've turned everything off. Like the map at the top right hand corner as well looks very, very fuzzy. Like you can barely make out the time of it, 2:40 AM. I think so, it just looks very, very low and fuzzy. So, wow. Fuzzy.
If you suspect any rogue AI activity, call the NetWatch hotline immediately.
Yeah. So, that's how it's looking on the lowest possible quality. As I said, there's no ray tracing, no path tracing, no bells and whistles. Lowest quality possible. Still looks like Cyberpunk, just not the same machine that's on Cyberpunk, from what you know. So, let's change it back. Ray tracing overdrive, right? Video, HDR mode, 10, apply. Let's get that first. Graphics, ray tracing overdrive. Auto, high, ultra, level of detail, speed jump high. Film grain, I don't like film grain, so I normally turn film grain off. I think film grain's a kind of preference thing for most folks. I either like it or love it. I turn it off, to be fair. I don't really like the film grain setting on it. Oh, look. Shiny, shiny goodness. Now we look at the sign. Very, very crisp and clear. Controller disconnected. Ah, no, I was playing with the keyboard. See the glow of the neon, so you can go down here and see to the end, obviously, of the path, because it's still rendering it. The path tracing's on, so cars and everything look very shiny.
Thanks to the bulletproof
See, shiny, shiny.
your only worry is getting stuck in
Shiny paths. Yeah. Characters are looking a lot cleaner. There we go. Very shiny, very good. Back to normal, folks. See, so we checked out these lights here, see? You can obviously read the map. Everything else just looks as if how it should look. And there we go, folks. That is us. Episode 1 is over and done with. You got to see what Cyberpunk was like when we purged the pixels. Tune into the next episode and we shall do another game, folks. Enjoy your day. If you like this, drop a wee like and subscribe, and I shall catch you on the next one. Let's go.